It's official, the Dallas Cowboys are going to be on Hard Knocks in season this December. And if you're like me, you probably didn't even blink when the news dropped. Of course, it's the Cowboys. Who else would it be, right? No matter what's happening, good or bad, this team always finds itself in the spotlight. And not because they asked for it, but because networks and media companies know exactly what the Cowboys bring: attention, drama, and clicks. Whether you love them or hate them, you're watching, and that's exactly what the NFL wants. Now, don't get me wrong, it's always fun to see behind the scenes of your favorite team, but this time it feels different. This isn't training camp. This is December. This is crunch time. And now the cameras will be following not just the Cowboys, but also the Giants, Commanders, and Eagles during the most crucial stretch of the season. But let's be real here, the cameras are going to spend most of their time in Dallas because this franchise, more than any other, drives ratings. You and I both know it. And that's part of what's frustrating, isn't it? It's like the Cowboys get used. They're constantly under the microscope. Every little thing gets turned into a headline. Every moment becomes a talking point for people who don't even watch the games. All the narratives get pushed hard: docs not elite, Micah's too small, Jerry's too controlling. It never stops, the attention is relentless. But let me ask you this, do you think being on Hard Knocks is good for the Cowboys? Or is it just another distraction? Let me know in the comments. Seriously, I want to know what you think. Does this help the team stay sharp? Or does it just add to the chaos? And while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're pushing hard to hit 14,000 subscribers, and your support helps us keep these conversations going. Let's build this Cowboys community together. Here's where things get interesting. The Cowboys didn't ask to be on Hard Knocks, they were picked, and according to multiple reports, they weren't thrilled about it. Jerry Jones might love the spotlight, but even he knows this kind of access in the middle of a playoff push can be risky. Think about it, every conversation, every sideline moment, every locker room reaction, it's all going to be captured and edited for drama. Not football, drama, and this comes at a time when the Cowboys are trying to prove something. The narrative around this team has been the same for years: talented, flashy, but they fold under pressure. December is when the real teams separate from the pretenders, and now Dallas is going to do it with a camera crew breathing down their necks. Do you think that's going to help or hurt? Now I get it, some fans are excited. They want to see what's really going on. They want answers. Why does the offense stall in the red zone? What's the vibe between Doc and McCarthy when things get tense? How are the leaders in that locker room keeping the team focused? These are real questions, and Hard Knocks might give us some of those answers. But again, at what cost? There's a reason most teams don't want this kind of exposure. It's not about hiding anything. It's about protecting the process, keeping the locker room sacred. You've got to wonder if players will start acting different when they know the world is watching. Will coaches hold back? Will players bite their tongue? That's not what you want in the heat of a playoff chase. But hey, maybe this is exactly what the Cowboys need. Maybe the cameras will force accountability. Maybe the pressure will sharpen the focus. What do you think? Could this be a blessing in disguise? Vote in the poll. Does Hard Knocks make you more confident or less confident about the Cowboys' chances this season? And drop your take in the comments. I'll be reading every single one. Let's talk about the timing. The Cowboys are heading into a season with major questions across the board. They've got a new defensive coordinator in Mike Zimmer, a reworked defensive line, a wide receiver corps that needs to step up, and let's be real, a head coach in Mike McCarthy who's squarely on the hot seat. This isn't exactly the kind of situation where you want distractions. And yet, here comes HBO with lights, cameras, and boom mix, right when the team should be locking in. This isn't training camp. This isn't OTAs. This is the grind late in the season when playoff seeding is on the line and every mistake gets magnified. The Cowboys are already under a microscope. Now they'll be under a magnifying glass held by Hollywood editors. I want to ask you something. Do you think the front office should have fought harder to keep this from happening? Because while the league has final say on in-season hard knocks, teams can push back. Some do, some succeed, so if Jerry and Stephen Jones didn't want this, why not push back harder? Or maybe, just maybe, they see this as an opportunity. Think about it, a chance to reshape the national narrative. Show that this locker room isn't soft, that this team can handle pressure. That Doc is still the guy that McCarthy can lead. That Parsons is the real deal, not just in stats, but as a true leader. Maybe the Joneses believe the team has something to prove, and this spotlight is their shot to prove it. Still, it's a huge gamble, because if things go south, if the Cowboys collapse in December again, it'll all be there on camera, the arguments, the doubt, the breakdowns, and it'll be aired for the world to see. You better believe the media and fans will dissect every second. So what about you? Do you think this will motivate the team, or is it setting them up for embarrassment? Sound off below. What's your gut feeling? Will Hard Knocks help unite this team or unravel it? And don't forget to vote. Distraction or motivation? Now, let's focus on Micah Parsons for a moment. The guy is the heart and soul of this defense, no doubt about it, but he's also been under a microscope, criticized for everything from his size to his technique, especially by analysts who don't really understand what he brings to the table. You've probably seen those clips and heard the chatter. Parsons is too small, too reckless, or just not traditional enough to be a dominant linebacker in the NFL. That kind of talk has been going on for years. But Parsons keeps proving everyone wrong every time he steps on the field. Here's the subtle message Parsons seems to be sending to the front office and to those critics alike. I'm doing my part, but you've got to build around me. You can't just rely on flashy plays and hope the defense holds up. He wants more support, better pieces around him, and a clear commitment to winning now. It's like he's saying, I'm here, I'm grinding, but don't expect me to carry this team alone. That's a powerful statement, and it fits right into the bigger story of this Cowboys team. The talent is there, the stars are shining, but it feels like the front office is still trying to figure out how to get it all to come together. Parsons' message is a reminder. If you want this defense to reach its potential, you need to invest and build smartly. No shortcuts. And you, as a fan, what do you think? Do you believe the Cowboys front office is truly committed to building a championship team around Parsons? Or is this just talk? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Before we move on, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any Cowboys updates and analysis. We're pushing hard for 14,000 subscribers, and every single one counts. So here's the bottom line. The Dallas Cowboys are once again under intense scrutiny, not just from fans and media, but now from a national TV show like Hard Knocks that will broadcast their every move, every meeting, every moment. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a chance to show the world what this team is really made of. On the other, it's exposing every weakness, every drama for all to see. This season feels like a crossroads. The Cowboys have the talent, the coaching staff, and the star power, but they need to put it all together and prove that they're more than just hype. And honestly, the pressure is only going to increase with Hard Knocks shining a spotlight on them. It's up to this team and you as a fan to stay focused and believe in the process. Here's my challenge to you. Stay engaged, keep supporting the team, and join the conversation here. What do you think the Cowboys need most to make a real run this season? Is it better coaching, more talent on defense, stability at quarterback, or maybe it's something else entirely? Remember to like this video. You're excited about the upcoming season and want to see the Cowboys rise above all the noise. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our updates, rumors, and analysis. We're so close to hitting 14,000 subscribers, and your support makes all the difference. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive. The Cowboys have their work cut out for them, but if anyone can rise to the challenge, it's this team. Let's keep the faith and watch closely as the season unfolds, hard knocks or not. Until next time, stay loyal and go Cowboys!